So hello everyone. So welcome back to another episode. So in last video we have talked about what is ERP and who is ERP users and what is the ERP users, evolution of ERP and how it got merged with the different companies and popular ERP system in the world. And also we have discussed about what is exactly SAP is, why we need SAP for business and also career perspective and who developed SAP and when they have developed the SAP, all about this we have discussed. So in this video, you can expect SAP architecture evolution and what ERP we are using in presently and future. So these are things we're gonna discuss now. Okay. So if we talk about SAP architecture evolution, so this is how it has started. It has started with R1, then it moved to R2, R3, and then it moved to ECC. Then currently we have S4, S4 HANA. So this is how. So in detail, I'm gonna explain going further. So if you talk about SAP R1 architecture, it is somewhere started in 1970s. Okay. So what is SAP like architecture one? Okay. So R means architecture like tier one. Okay. Tier one, only one layer database it is. That's all. So this like meaning is like database application and presentation happen in only one system. So it's mostly used for financial accounting system. So usually this is not no capacity, not capable for large company. So we cannot depend on we using big companies. So that's the thing. And if I talk about R2 architecture, so there's a two layers. Okay, one layer is presentation layer. So the moment you SAP login, it will ask you username and password. That's called SAP GUI. And another one is database layer. So database and presentation both it is in one frame. So that's how it is. So this will be like supported for accounting, material management, manufacturing, all of that. So this is not that reliable for compared to current ERP system. So this is the second version of ERP we can say, and it is a like advantage is real-time business processing for big enterprises. So most of the big enterprises, big companies, they used to use this one. So moving on to the next slide. So here we have R3. So this is somewhere started in 1992 to 2000. Okay, and there are three layers here. Okay, so one is presentation layer, application layer, database. So here it is added database layer also. So as it has told you, presentation layer is something SAP GUI. It's a front end. Okay, and we have application layer processing business logic. It is like a database layer, and also we have a stores all data in database. Okay, and it's more to frame and like Windows Unix systems. And so this is something a revolution through ERP for global company. This is what the company people global, the companies people have expected this kind of architecture. So this is most of this being used by most of the companies, and eventually they have moved to ECC, right? It's ERP central component. So it is started somewhere in 2024. This is something we can call it as SAP Business Suite also. It is advanced version of R3. So integration with across finance, HR, logistic, all together, under one umbrella. What I can say. And the one thing is, it is like runs on traditional databases like Oracle, MS, SQL, IBM, all of that. So the limitation is something like it's an on-premise setup. Okay, on-premise something it is like they have their own database. Okay, so every organization will be having their own data instead of depending on other third-party vendors. So that's how that again it is difficult to like harder to scale and update. And currently everybody using SAP S4 HANA. So since it is 2015, so most of the people are using SAP S4HANA only. So like earlier it was ECC. So ECC is advanced version of S4HANA. This is something more advanced. It is like we can call it as next generation ERP. We can call it as it has own data memory. Like it has a own database. Okay, only on SAP HANA. So also it has a two types of deployment. One is on-premise and cloud, and also we have hybrid also. So this somewhere, and also it is integrated with the Fury. So instead of GUI, we can go for Fury based, web based also. So going further, we'll discuss what is Fury. So far we are talking about only SAP S4 HANA, and this is something like it gives a real time analysis and It is supported for AI and it's very fast performance compared to ECC. It's and also look and feel version also it completely changed, and so only few changes have been done, but still it is greater look compared to ECC. And in future it is going to be completely like cloud version. So that is called BTP, the business technology platform. So this in future this is going to be rock. Okay, so this is something cloud first digital transformation suite we can call it as. It is integrated with all AI, all analytics. It's a completely advanced version, and also it has the main focus on like automation and cloud ERP, and also allows extension of S4 HANA through the APIs and cloud app. This you can summarize the table in a simpler way. So this is era 1970s. It is started R1, R1 mainframe and on-premise. All this you can observe one thing like R1, R2, R3, ECC. All this that's only on-premise. Now we have S4 HANA. It is completely advanced version. So somewhere it is we have both options. Like if you want cloud, you can go for a cloud, or on-premise also you can go for it. So this is somewhere, these are all the dates like years of like 1970s, it is R1, 98 is R2, 98, 90s is R3, 2024 is ECC, 2015 S4 has started, and 2020, and currently BTP also it's raising. So moving on to the next question. Finally, if I conclude, SAP is completely evolving from simply simple financial system to integrated cloud ERP. So earlier it was on-premise, now everybody is moving to cloud version. And also it's like each version brought a major evolution, like major evolution and innovation in scalability and integration. This is something, every keep on rocking, and it is there keep on bringing the new changes. Today SAP leads in digital transformation and enterprise cloud solutions as well. And also continuous innovation ensures SAP remains future ready as it is a global leader. All right, so that's all for today. So in next video, we're gonna learn. It's all to so far whatever you have learned, it's completely theoretical and basic. Okay. So the thing is, going forward, practical session will start. Okay. So this all theory, these basic things for SAP. If you want to learn SAP, so these basic important things you should know. So you need to understand what is this architecture, all of this. Okay. So this is very very important. Then in next video we'll be learning about difference between cloud and on-premise as I told. So there is a two types of versions will be there, database, and also we have a difference between tech consultant feature, functional consultant, and what is SAP GUI, and what is ECC software, what is SAP S4 HANA software, and in ECC or S4 HANA both are same, right? So in S4 HANA what environments are there? Okay, what systems? Environmental systems. Okay, so all this we're gonna discuss. Okay, and also how many clients will be there in S4. All of this we'll be discussing. Thank you. See you in next video.